Good morning, my lovelies. Happy Sunday. I am feeling a little tired because I haven't had much sleep. I've been working, like your girl has been working, and I'll tell you what I've been working on in a bit. I haven't been filming. I said I'll film, but then every single time I want to film, I just don't have the energy to. Let me take off my glasses because I feel like it's like a little bit of a barrier and you guys can't see me that much. So on today's agenda, I'm making breakfast, something light. I'm having a fruit bowl, and then I'm going to work after breakfast. I have this bad habit of working and eating, and I just need to separate the two. So obviously, because it's like a Sunday, you're probably like, girl, what you working on? It's not like my corporate 9 to 5. It is on my business. I'm busy styling a client at the moment. So that takes a lot of creativity. And by styling, I mean personal styling. So I need to really put my creative juices on that project and hopefully do a pitch. I spoke to someone about working together, and then she's like, yeah, sure, contact me. But I don't want to do an informal, communication. I really want to present to her how I believe we can collaborate together. So on this specific channel, I am going to literally plug you guys on certain things I do for money, on how I am literally obsessed with personal development, and we are meant to grow together. I don't want this to be an account where you feel like I'm just here flashing my life to you and you don't leave with golden nuggets. I'm going to try and make sure that every single time you watch my content, you feel motivated, you feel like you are seen, and that you can do anything, because I'm learning, to believe in myself, and in the process, I want to share that light with you guys. So without further ado, let's make breakfast. I was not feeling my best earlier this month. I was bloating, I was feeling crampy, and all the things that you can name. I was recommended Malkasan by my colleague, and I'm not going back. It helps with good gut health, it helps with bowel movements, as well as promote a healthy digestive system. If you feel like you struggle with bloating, if you feel like you feel gassy, she is the girl that she thinks she is. So earlier I did say that I'm going to tell you guys how I make money online. I've got a business called La Elefante, which basically means the elephant in Spanish. So what I need you guys to understand is I'm still finding myself as an entrepreneur, right? La Elefante has went through so many changes and shifts over the years. Just because La Elefante went through different dynamic shifts over the years, and some did not succeed, does not mean that I failed. And I want you guys to know, you're going to try things out over and over again. Some things work, some things don't, but you don't stop. You really do not stop. I'm telling you, and I'm telling you right now. So when I rebranded La Elefante, I rebranded it from home decor to jewelry. The jewelry was moving so slow, and I was like, okay, how can I incorporate something else that can drive clients to the business and that can keep me busy and keep me hopeful? And so I decided, let me mood board outfits. I started mood boarding outfits. It was very quiet up until this year. People were messaging me on TikTok asking me if I can provide them services. And I was like, oh, finally they can see the value. And although some people asked me if I can style them, they never got back to me. I was not fueled because it was quiet. And eventually I got 2 deals in 1 month, and then another lady, and then another lady. So it was like a ripple effect. And now I am so pumped about this business. And I want to urge you guys to learn an app and leverage on your human capital, meaning you don't really need funds. Look at me with Laila Fante. Right now as a personal stylist, I only use Canva and I use my creativity. I am leveraging on my human capital, which means that I don't need to fund the business currently. If I can carry on getting clients the way I'm getting clients while using Canva, I'm making good profit. Yes, it is time consuming, but over time you get into the swing of things. You know, you start to create templates which eventually make your work easier. That is how I'm currently making some money, aside from my 9 to 5. So I've got my 9 to 5 and I've got Laila Fante. And I want us to all come together and share our passions, share business ideas, and how we can grow together. That is what this channel is about. So if you've made it this far, I just want to say thank you. There are days where our conversations are going to be intense, and there are days where it's going to be warm and cozy like today. But I just want you guys to know that I can be very hard on myself and hard on other people. And if you ever reach out to me in the inboxes and you feel a little discouraged, it could be sweet love or it could be tough love, but just know it's coming from a place of generosity. And I want you to succeed, and I want us all to succeed. And I would love you guys to do the same for me on days when I don't feel my best. I used to be the girl that would look at other girls in their apartment and just wish I was them. And if that is you, I just want to let you know that your time will come. And I feel like I need to say this because most of the time when I used to watch YouTube videos and I'd see girls in their apartment, I know I wanted that. So I just know that there's someone out there watching, wondering when it's going to happen to them, and it's going to happen to you. I didn't always start off like this. The first place I moved to was tiny. It was a bachelor. To be quite honest, we had water troubles, and that made like strategizing when I would fill up my bottles, how much water I would use a week. It was a mess. I don't want to lie to you. It honestly was a mess, but God got me through that. And it took movement. It took me being consistent with my relationship with God. And I don't want to say that if you're not consistent with your relationship with God, you won't be blessed. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that I had to carefully listen to what God wanted me to do and where He was leading me, and eventually be here now. But I just want you to know that your time is going to come. One thing I'm going to drill into you guys and myself on this channel is that we have to work. We have to work. And I feel like I'm being called to the creative industry. I've felt that for so many years. I just didn't know when I should do it, but I've always felt really drawn and called to the creative industry. And here I'm doing it, I'm trying it. I'm currently working a 9 to 5 job, which is fine. I'm grateful for it. But I do know that there's bigger and better out there, and I want to go after it. And I want you guys to be bold enough to go after it. It doesn't have to look like my journey, but I want us to come together on this channel and support each other, like genuinely support each other. Thank you for joining me for this chat, and I hope to see you guys next time.